Yo, what's poppin' everybody? This is Sable54, bringing you guys a match with Garbodor Alolan Muk in Expanded. Like I said on the previous match, this deck hasn't really changed that much. It's been a while since I showed a deck update with this deck or the previous deck profile, but it hasn't really changed that much. I mean, we got the Incense. I don't think Incense was around when I showed the previous deck profile, and the Horror Energy definitely wasn't around. But yeah, I added those cards in. To be honest, when it comes to the item searches, you can really just explore and test for yourself what you prefer. I mean, I'm running what I'm running, and I added Evolution and Sense 2 in this deck, but it's not really much so that I can show you guys a deck update with any drastic changes. The cards is the same old cards, Muck and Garbodor, maxed out, and then you try and make this combo. Muck mills the items, and then Trash Challenge Garbodor can hit for a lot of damage. So we open up with one of the Trebuchets here, and I've got a Horror Energy, I've got N, my opponent's playing first. So not too bad. If I'm playing second and I know I've got a supporter, it's always good to know, because we don't really have any ability draw in this deck. It's the same with the other versions too. Sometimes you will have some consistency problems with it. So it looks like he's running dark stuff, this guy. Darkness is really popular always. It seems like a lot of people like it. I mean, I like, the Darkness Turbo decks and, Darkrai, EX, GX, what have you. But some people really, really like this deck. They just never want to put it down. So, looks like it's going to be pretty standard. I mean, use the Battle Compressor, discard those dudes, gather Darkness Energies, and then Greninja Zoroark can hit for a lot of damage. Um, it's actually not a bad matchup against us. They use a lot of items, and they can feed Trash Lunch very easily. At the same time, though, they do have that annoying psychic resistance, and that is a bit shit against Garbodor. So let's see, gonna use the Heavy Ball and get the Muck there. Attach the Horror Energy, and I'm gonna go for the switch. I didn't really have to do this, but might as well go for it. Just try and gather our Grimers, and not needlessly sacrifice the Trubbish there, because they're valuable as our only attacker. So, we're just going to use Division, gather the Grimers, army of Grimers with Division, and I've got two Mucks and the Trash Lunch Garbodor in hand, so it's perfect. So far, so good. I just hope he doesn't pick on it. I'm always wary when I only have one around. It sucks. You never want to be in this situation, but I couldn't get another Trubbish down, unfortunately. Sometimes you just can't. Even though I'm running, a full set of mysterious treasures and shit, and all these cards, it's like sometimes you can never just get enough. Anyway, actually, it's Nest Ball that I'm running. I'm not sure. I think I do have a bunch of mysterious treasures though too. Anyway, so evolve into the Garbodor, evolve into the Mach. I just discard one Ultra Ball, and it looks like he does have some other Darkness stuff, like the Sableye. There was a Sneasel there too. And very, very nice. 3 items, including Via Seeker with the second Garbodor. And I'm going to go for a nice end here too. So we're not doing bad at all here. Get my Nest Ball, get the Ditto. It's perfect. Play down these Pokemon and be ready to get other attackers down. He puts the smiley face on. I don't know why. I don't know why you'd be happy. I'm actually rolling really well here. Get a few energies with the Professor's Incense. Use that. Thin the deck. Add cards. Horror Energy on the Trubbish. And I even have the Erika for next turn. So things are looking very good. Just 100 damage on the Greninja there. It's not too bad, but I wish I could have done more. It's that damn psychic resistance, like I've said. It makes a difference. Like, if it wasn't for that, it would have been a 2-hit KO no matter what. But because of that, like, if he gets rid of the stadium and Like, I guess, I mean, if he attacks it, still the dude is gonna die, but it's 250 HP, so I think even with the horror energy, if he doesn't if he doesn't play any items, I'm not gonna be doing enough damage to kill it. So Crobat V draws a few cards, gets rid of the Shrine of Punishments. Too bad, unfortunately. That would have really helped me out, even if it just stuck around for one more turn. So the dude has 130 HP now, so I gotta do 120, but he didn't play any items, so yeah, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the same amount as before. And thanks to the psychic resistance, he'll survive. Crap. Now, even if that's the case, like if he did attack the Garbodor next turn, he would have died by the horror energy. And then, like, I get a KO on his turn, but I just want to have a good clean KO here. Not give him the chance to do anything else. So it's a bit risky. We used the heavy ball to search for a Muk there. I was supposed to get like a Garbodor since I don't have anybody else down. But we did mill a bunch of more items, so now the KO is guaranteed. But actually, damn, okay, that was a close one. I thought I had Garbodor, but it was just a Trubbish. So we're very lucky we just saw the heavy ball with the mail there. Otherwise, it would have been really bad. I would have done all this shit for nothing. Close call, man. And now, we don't have any other Garbodor. Fuck. Any other Trubbish down, that's the thing. So he's gonna get that free turn next turn. If he kills this Garbodor, I'm not gonna have any meaningful attacker. I guess we're gonna attack with Mew, but that's not really what we want to do here. But anyway, even if it wasn't perfect, managed to get the 3 prizes, which is the important thing. Got the KO on that Tag Team GX. Got a bunch of cards here. And the game is still on. I only need to get like maybe two more KOs if he doesn't put another Tag Team GX down. But I think we need to get more items in his discard pile. I want to be getting 1-hit KOs on this 2 prize GXs and shit. So it goes with N. That's not bad to hinder me, but I was fortunate. Saw 2 supporters, N and Cynthia. But we got to get another like Trubbish down for sure next turn. So let's see. I'm gonna promote Mew and top deck Nest Ball. That's excellent. So I can just attach the Horror Energy too. We're good with that. So just an excellent flow. When you can do this and then use the supporter, it works out so nicely. So now all we gotta worry about is Garbodor next turn. Okay, and now for the Mew. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter how I spread them around. It's just for the sake of doing this it's almost like a formality. I mean, anywhere I spread the damage doesn't matter, so we're just doing this to do this. Might as well, instead of doing nothing. I just hope he doesn't pick on the Trubbish again, or for the first time with like Guzma or something. So just goes for Dark Cleave, that's nice. Just how I like it. Just KO the useless Pokemon there. And now, what we want to do... 2 Trubbishes, 2 Garbodors in the discard pile. It's getting a bit dangerous. But I should have dudes in the deck, right? So let's try with the Nest Ball, and I do. That's a close one. And I have a Garbodor in the deck too. Okay. So I think, you know what? I think I am gonna use the VS Seeker for Erica. I think it's just better than using Cynthia in this case. We gotta get an attacker guaranteed here. So Erica's Hospitality is gonna give me the best bang for my buck. I just draw 6 cards. excellent without putting cards from the hand back in the deck. And it worked out with communication. I will get the Garbodor, and we get this attack off, which is the important thing here. Okay, I'm not doing too bad. I mean, he's putting the pressure nicely as well. You know, he didn't really miss a beat. I gave him that useless turn with the Mew there, where we couldn't make a meaningful attack. But it is what it is. I couldn't really do much about it. And I'm set up nicely for next turn too. Got the last Garbodor from the prizes. And he promoted this Tag Team GX. The bastard. I mean, this dude... shit. I think, you know, he keeps playing items, played the Dark Patch here. But I don't think I can do enough to get the one-hit KO. So if I attack this dude and I don't kill him, then he's going to kill me back. And then I lose. Horror Energy is giving us a little bit of spread. I appreciate that. But will it be enough? So I can only attack with Garbodor. If I had Guzma, it would have been great. But we don't. So just attach the Horror Energy. Because I feel like I don't think I'm going to be doing enough. So go for the Juniper here. And we want to get the Muk. And get the Heavy Ball. So that's what we're going to get. Just hopefully I discard a lot of items here, damn it. And 2, I guess that's not too bad. But I think I'm short. I'm short of a knockout. So Trash Avalanche. 220 damage, and thanks to the fucking resistance, he survives with 10 HP. So this is gonna be pretty crazy, but this is gonna be a draw. He went for the Dark Pulse. He didn't like switch to a different attacker. I guess he wouldn't be able to attack Sableye. Wasn't gonna do shit. And yeah, this is probably the first time I showcase this on this channel. But yeah, when a draw happens, both of us start with 1 prize, and then the match proceeds from the beginning again. And he does have the advantage. My deck, it's not really designed for this sort of thing. With our low HP small Pokemon, I can't afford to let anybody die while I'm getting ready. You know, we're going to lose if we give a prize. So I don't think I'm going to win this match. We're just going to have to be very, very lucky. And god damn it, I mean, he even opened up with this Crobat. You know, normally this would be a bad opening on his part, but he can just attach 2 Darkness Energy, do 70 for 2, and then he just wins. So there's the first Darkness Energy, and I'm not winning this game. I don't think I can win this game. Yeah, it's just this sort of a very rare situation benefits him because it's a Darkness Turbo deck at the end of the day. He's going to use the Dark Patches, the Elixirs, what have you. And he just needs to get the dude ready, make an attack, and he wins. Like, we need to evolve into our dudes. We need to get a bunch of items in the discard pile if we're going to do any damage. So I have the disadvantage here. We're not going to win this game, but we're going to play it out. I mean, since it was a draw, it was a draw, but just so close, man. If it wasn't for that resistance, if I just milled 1 more item with that Muk, I was gonna win that previous turn. So it's just so disappointing. Just doing 220 damage. Just so close. Like, I was gonna get almost like 8 prizes, for fuck's sake. So just so unfortunate. I couldn't see the Guzma. I couldn't get another item down. So many things against us. But that's the TCG for you. Okay, so I'm gonna get the Grimer here, and the fucking thing is that this guy has 80 HP, but because of the poison Crobat inflicts, even this dude is gonna die. So I'm gonna try here. Using the switch isn't a good idea too, but it's all we can do. And I got a bunch of my dudes out. You know, this would be a good start normally in any other game. But all he has to do is just attack with Crobat. There's the other Darkness Energy. SGG. So unfortunate, but I guess I showed you guys sort of what happens when you get a draw on TCG Online. I don't think a lot of people get to experience that. Maybe they don't even know what happens. It happened to me before a couple of times in the past. I couldn't show you guys any recorded matches with it, but that's basically what happens when you get a draw. So I hope you guys enjoyed this game. Hope you guys subscribe to the channel. Leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. Let's say